Engineer Ahmad.
Good morning, Engineer Ahmad, المطوع. It's a pleasure to have you.
Pleasure is mine. Thank you very much for having me.
We were, chit-chatting earlier with Engineer Ahmad, and honestly, he made a really smart, thing. It made me really realize.
He showed you the money.
The law of attraction. He has this parrot.
Yes.
Yeah, and he named him Money. So every time. Where is the money? So the law of attraction, that's amazing.
Absolutely. Because see, if you want to build something in life, you have to think always, where's the things that you need to attract. If you want to attract, for example, a successful business, then you need to work for that successful business. If you want to attract profit and wealth and a big home or big house, you need to work on building that big home. So that's the thing. So it's like expansion of your own imagination. And that expansion imagination works very well with the law of attraction.
Good. So this leads us, how, to the question at the outset of we explain to the viewers what are the basic steps for, starting a private project.
Very good. So there are a lot of ways to start a business. First of all, you can find a problem in the market you're in. For example, if Kuwait, you have a specific problem in the market. Currently or during COVID-19, then you can solve that problem by establishing a service or a product to serve that problem. That's the first type. Second type is finding something you really enjoy in general. So what do you like to do? What do you enjoy?
I like to play football.
Okay, so
I'm an ex-player, so
okay, so
I can coach.
Again, amazing. So there's two ways to start a sport business. Either you bring a product from outside of Kuwait and sell them to the community, or you can start a servicing field. For
example, academy.
Academy or a field for renting for sports. So that's two ways of starting a business in the football. Same thing with yourself. If you enjoy something, what do you love? What do you enjoy?
I love a lot of things, but mostly books. I'm into books and reading and all that.
Great. So you can start a cafe shop, for example, with a reading section and a study section, or a renting for an event section. Again, there are a lot of opportunities in the market now, especially COVID-19 has cleaned the market and has changed the psychology of the buyers in the market in the last 1.5 years. So if you want to start something, it's the best opportunity is now.
So nowadays, giving those keys, Engineer Ahmed, I know my colleague Farid and me, as well as the viewers, all of them, sometimes we need those just little bit of keynotes, as you said, notes, to start. You gave us a little bit of a plan. What do you like? You go for it, have something. But there are some keys to success. We cannot just go and barge and make, if I want to do like a bookshop, or I want to start a library, a small renting library. I cannot do it directly like that.
Very good question.
And other, also I want to add on it, for example, definitely you need a good location. Definitely you need, if there is like a pandemic and they are halting everything, you can't go and inaugurate.
Okay, very good point, because the first element, as I told you, is to understand what you really enjoy, because you don't want to start a business just because of the money. And that's that's a very bad value to start a business. So speaking of money, you want to start a business because you really enjoy it, or you want to solve a problem. That's the first thing. So second step is actually understand the financial planning, the capital of the business, and how this works, the feasibility study of the business. How do you price? How do you cost? What's the construction cost? What's the services pricing you have? How much you spend in the marketing? All these elements that combines to make a business successful, so you understand it. So it's like a more guidelines or a map before even you start the business.
Exactly.
So
it's
if
like
you
a roadmap.
Exactly. احنا نقول كويتي don't start عمياني or like a blindsided. So basically we need to start. We need to understand. We need to read
where I'm standing.
Where you're standing. And then the second step is to, after you do the feasibility, you know the location, understand the staffing process, a little bit of how you recruit, also the interior design concepts, and then also the marketing tricks. I spoke about this video in my social media the other day, is that you don't have to be a manager or a marketeer or an accountant to start a successful business. You can start a business and hire somebody who's good in marketing and who's good in management and who's good in financial
and sometimes
services.
common sense and logic with reason.
Absolutely, because now even, for example, like in last year, remember when we had the pandemic at the highest peak in Kuwait? We had a lockdown, right?
Yes.
So immediately after the lockdown, we had businesses like home businesses selling oil tan.
Exactly.
And they made like 3,000, 4,000 KD
That's
per
true.
month.
That's true.
Just selling oil tan.
Oil tan, yeah.
Imagine.
Nobody goes out.
And we were in lockdowns.
Exactly. So people buy the oil and go to the beach because that's the only place they remember when they go to the beach.
Indeed.
And they had like some houses locked down and they like want to.
That's true.
And you know, everybody want to go to the beach because there's nothing else to do. The malls are closed, everyone is closed. So it's a small business solving a problem, which is people want to go to the beach. It's a tan. Exactly. And he made 3,000, 4,000 KD on that business only. It's a home business.
It is. But
so this is an example, yes.
I know, Engineer Ahmed, a lot of them during that also lockdown, and we can see the global market as well. We are at the edge of like an economic crisis. A lot of things are really getting high priced and the demand upon them are really low. So what's the balance between them?
Okay, so the pandemic has created a shift in the psychology of people. Now people are tending toward more the ordering types of businesses, the online type of businesses, the technology type of business. So e-commerce businesses are a good opportunity now. You can start a good website providing products. Even the mega stores like we see in the world, some of them are closing and shifting to online. So hence you can start an online business now. It's the best opportunity because that's where people like actually buying things when they're watching, they're sitting home and doing nothing. Even after like the pandemic, almost now حياة طبيعية, the normal life coming up again. People still have that, you know,
have this nostalgia
inside of them. They don't want to travel yet. They don't want to do like 3-4 PCR tests like in the Europe. They still want to sit and they want to order things. And that's why it's a good opportunity to start if you want an e-commerce business right now. This is a very good opportunity now for it.
That's
Farid, I think me and you were going to do it.
You know, I met this person honestly and exactly the way Engineer Ahmad, you know, he really put it spot on. This guy, his English is not even that really tough or, you know, Shakespearean. He didn't go to university, but he picks here and there. He started asking the market before the pandemic, this guy. And during the pandemic, he was also working. He was asking these shops, you know, spare parts shops, whatever supermarkets. What do you want? What do you need? And how much you want to buy them from me if I bring these items for you? So he makes this list and he orders online. He brings them, then he goes,
the middleman. That's middleman.
Exactly. You take commission
and he makes a good 3,000 to 4,000 a month easily. So that's smart. That was really smart.
Very good thing, because sometimes, Farid, people, what they do is they do statistics requirement and needs. So they study the market, what they need. You know, like if you go to university, you go to places, you go to shops, you say, what do you want? Like what you have a problem having.
Exactly.
So you understand what's he require, what he needs. Statistically, you understand that. So that's also where the problem comes. That's where you help, and that's where you
solve the problem.
You solve their problems.
That's where you said solving a problem.
Real estate, for example, is another issue. Like a lot of people sometimes want to buy real estate or search for real estate. They find problems. So that's why years ago,
this is devastating.
They started an application called Aqar, which kind of relocate or locate a lot of these real estates around the region, even Saudi, Kuwait, everywhere. And he's solving a problem of finding a real estate, where to find a house or a duplex or a rent or something. Because if you want to be around, like in California, for example, they have something called Craigslist, which you go to Craigslist, you find a database of every single thing you want. You want a roommate, you want a house, you want to buy an apartment, you want to rent. This is like the problem basically in a big societies like California.
Yes,
in Kuwait, it's a small country, so everything is contacted. You can like 10 minutes away each house in each place. And that's why if you find a good problem to solve, like Aqar or like a product, or like we're talking about animal earlier, like where's animal products, because they were very sold sold out during the pandemic.
Indeed.
You can always find a solution to these kind of problems.
We were talking a little bit in brief about the platforms. And that the first thing I said, I really saw a lot of your platforms and social media. So how did social media really help you, in brief, Engineer Ahmed?
Very good. So social media nowadays, it's the best marketing tools to get you out of the market.
To go viral.
Definitely. Like if you talk about like 6-7 years ago,
yes,
we were not like this today.
Indeed.
So there were, even the social media tools, they were different. 6-7 years ago, they were like Snapchat, much stronger.
Exactly.
Now Snapchat is very weak. You have like Facebook, like 12 years ago was very strong. Now it's very weak. Now you focus on mostly Instagram, which is the best tools.
Yes.
The Twitter is like more political, more content.
Politics.
More politics, but Instagram is like the key, because Instagram is like combining all the tools you want now. It's like has a Snapchat, has a TikTok, has a which called the Reels, you know. So everything in Instagram now can help the business, and Instagram can be used in a personal level or business level. So the way to promote your business now in Instagram is even easier than before, because before you don't, you cannot spend money on advertisement in Instagram. So it was locked 3-4 years ago.
Yes.
Now you have something called sponsor ad, which means like you have a post or a picture or video and promote it and spend money on that particular content that you want outside, so whether it's coming soon or opening or anything like this. So that kind of killed a little bit of the influencers kind of roles in a way.
This is a good way to promote yourself without paying for someone else to promote it for you. Engineer Ahmad al-Mutawa, we have a lot of questions, and I know the viewers would love to ask also
I didn't have enough, honestly. We need another interview.
Good times always run fast, unfortunately. Thank you very much for being here with us, for giving us this time and info, and we need to see you more.
Engineer Ahmad al-Mutawa, you are really remarkable in, you know, in this kind of specialty, and honestly, I benefited, and I think our viewers really grateful for you.
Inshallah, we have the money coming here, the parrot, huh?
Inshallah, where's the money?
For sure.
Where's the money?
For sure. Dear viewers, this is, unfortunately, this is the end of today's show, but don't worry, we have still more to come tomorrow, same time, from 9 till 10:30 with my colleagues and exciting segments. So for now, how about I say bye-bye. And
definitely, you know, our guests always lovely and nice, like Engineer Ahmad, Dr. Abdul Azim Ma'rafi, Dr. Nasser al-Braini, you know, all these young, beautiful Kuwaiti youth, and, you know, our future, let's say. Definitely, sure we have a lot more to say, and stay. Definitely, tomorrow we'll have another episode.
Indeed.
And beautiful guests as usual. Have a good day.